submissive to us. They're supposed to be submissive to you. But let me ask you a question. If your wife asks you to wash clothes, you know, you ain't doing nothing. What's wrong with, you know, you have to submit to each other. You know, and submit to each other. To me, like that's love. And not cause God ain't give you no slave. He gave you a helpmeet. And like a lot of times you have to let her stay in your ear, cause that'll help you stay. That'll help you stay.
A lot of times.
Yeah, a lot of times.
Yeah.
But think about it. If you ain't need no help, you wouldn't get you no help me.
Right.
You know. Exactly. So, and a lot of times, now sometimes you gotta put your foot down. Sometimes you gotta put your foot down and like, hey, this what it is. And like, in a real woman, even if you didn't put your foot down and you stood strong, and then it come out, you turn wrong, it's like, oh, okay, baby, you wrong, but we just gonna. They ain't gonna say I told you so. That, you know. But like a real woman, she gonna be there to help push you. She there to help make you a better you. And like a lot of times, we as men, like, you know, first thing we say, you ain't my mom. You ain't my mom. No, they ain't trying to be your mom. They just trying to. Women sit and think about stuff. Women, they think. We just act.
We react.
Yeah. And they already been thought. You know, they thinking so quick. They didn't listen. They didn't played it out and rewind it. So, and they didn't already change. Okay, we need to do this. Like they didn't already. You know, they see stuff different than we do, and we just have to make sure that we know that like it's a treasure to have a woman. They got your best interest at heart. And on the other hand, on the other note is you can't be no weak man and let anything go on.
Right.
You can't do that. You can't let anything go on. You have to have uncomfortable conversations with your wife, you know. And let me go back. First, I had a problem with apologizing. Like, cause me, I ain't just gonna say nothing. No, I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna sit back and listen and think. And by the time something come out my mouth, that's actually what I wanted to say. Exactly how I wanted to say it. And I used to feel like I'm not apologizing because I meant what I said.
Right.
And I'm like, I ain't just get emotional and say it. I actually thought about it. So she was like, you ain't gonna apologize? No, I meant what I said. But I had to get to a point. Like this one, like to me, it was like the worst thing in the world. Like, hey, apologize. Nope. But you got to, you know. You might have mean what you say, but you can apologize for the way that it affected them or the delivery.
Yeah.
You know, and then like don't never this best thing you can do, man. If you and your wife having a disagreement, I don't like to argue, so I just sit there and listen. And I'm like, all right, and she be like, you got nothing to say? Not right now. Then I just come back later and tell her. But if you have to be able to have a level mind, and you got to be able to listen. Because a lot of time when you and your wife talking, they listening for what the right answer. And then you don't get the right answer, then you really ain't listening. They still trying to, hey, that's nope. Because they're not talking about they know what the right answer is. And
I can